That was fast. Exactly, not even a minute. Wow. All right then. Suspicions are already there. Great. If you're DW, if you're looking for the reaction, it's in the description of this very live stream. All right. And that was fast. That was really fast. TGTLE already. Just what you putting in spoilers. My suspicions of her are already set in stone. Already set in stone. She's gonna be the final bad guy. All right then. So, time for me to just outright explain while people are coming in. All right. I was looking over some of my comments in many of my videos. And when I went through those comments in many of my videos, they've pretty much fallen under a pattern that I'm pretty much used to at the point. You have the people who say they support me, how they like the reaction, say their criticisms about the episode, and say how they agree or disagree with some of my points, and point out particular things, yada 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 yada. But once I get to Marks for Effort, once I get to that episode, I get nothing but a bunch of comments saying how Cozy Glow is so suspicious, how she is too nice for the show. And at first, in my reaction, I just thought, yeah, it was kind of suspicious in the episode prior, but it is odd how people are still talking about it, to the point where it's so weird that it has to be something more. And that got me thinking, because I think a lot, that, okay, so what you're telling me is, the fake out on her doing something malicious in the facade, quote unquote facade she has on, being so cute and adorable, actually goes in tandem with what she's actually trying to do in the school. Because I've said it in my reaction myself, it's very odd. You have to be really blissfully ignorant toward everything. See, I wasn't going to jump to the conclusion that she's evil because, well, that's just way too obvious for me. I mean, like, I thought they were trying to throw me a curveball. I always thought, yeah, no one acts this way without a certain hidden agenda. I was suspicious of her too, but since she didn't show up almost at all throughout the rest of the season, I just thought that was just supposed to be a one-off character. Oh, you shouldn't judge a book by its cover instantaneously, but I can't believe that it's instantaneously like, boom, she's going to be the main bad guy of the final season. I have no idea what she's going to be doing. If I have to come up with some conclusions, it might have something to do with the fact that, why does Twilight have just like mystical, magical artifacts that are so genuinely powerful hang around her school? Well, how does she not know or probably think that somebody who is anyone is going to go into that school and try actually try to steal them or something like that? Here's what's probably gonna go down. At the end of the season, Cozy Glow is going to continue to look cute. Then her facade's gonna get taken out, whether it be involuntary or voluntary. Either way, she's gonna show her true colors. She's gonna take out the main six or do something in the which she gets magic to subdue them, gain ultimate power for a brief amount of time. Think Sunset Shimmer. Like, she gains this ultimate ability of a transformation or something like that. Then she gets beaten down by friendship, and then she tries to half-ass at least apologize for everything she's done. If that happens, I'm disappointed because, well, I wish I could have not have seen that coming. If it doesn't happen, and it's actually something completely different, which I highly doubt because it's completely obvious at this point, great. And here's the thing about people and watching episodes before they're supposed to be originally come out. Like, she's gonna show that I can already tell she's gonna have most cute characters who actually are running a facade usually have a ultimate personality that is pretty much arrogant, self-absorbed, and has some crazy sadistic side to her. Like, she's supposed to be like that one chick from the Animaniacs thing. That's the only person that comes to mind. And also like Sedusa, maybe. Or something, a small, like Kevin Hart's character in The Secret Lives of Pets. They are cute, but they're malicious. But, and Jamie, I'm immediately gonna cut that short. Cut that short. Cute and evil, I'm gonna say cute, evil, sadistic, and otherwise. And it doesn't matter, Christian. Nobody, you can just say the entire episode at this point because it's pretty obvious what's gonna happen. You can just tell me everything, and the only problem is that thanks to comments and me wanting to read comments, I think I've already ruined it for myself. But here's the thing: it's not your fault. See, that's where the thing is. When I actually stop reading comments, I feel like I'm hurting you guys because you leave comments for me to read. But when I read comments, you each say the exact same thing, meaning that it's obviously true. It's like Cozy Glow's evil. Cozy Glow, as Gravity Falls once said, she is not what she seems, so she's obviously gonna be evil. I didn't want to think like that, but apparently that is in fact going to happen. It sucks, but whatever. And I just want to talk about Cozy Glow and Axe. Why? Not okay. For the people who have not already watched the episodes, because all the episodes pretty much got already to you guys, and people like me who don't want to try to get all the episodes. For people who have not gotten them yet. All right? Have not gotten them. Who have not seen the episode. Who have not heard anything about it. Which probably don't exist because I'm the only person in this stream right now who has not seen the episodes. Tell me, is it that obvious? Because if it's that obvious that she was going to be the quintessential bad guy in this season, probably. More than likely. I don't see why they would set her up in this episode and then wait next season. Was it that obvious? Because in my reaction, I was suspicious of her, but I thought that was just simply for the episode, and if she happened to show up again and still had this facade, then yes. You just seen images online. See, that's another thing. Images online instantaneously can give you like that because spoilers are everywhere. The internet doesn't know how to contain spoilers a lot, which is why I try my best to put like filters for my YouTube whenever they're trying to show me videos. I have not gotten a single spoiler. Like when it comes to like images, I haven't gotten an image that showcased her being evil. Not yet, at least. Not yet, at least. The image that I got for this thumbnail was from a previous thumbnail that I already got from the episode that I still have on my computer. So I just screen capped that and put that there. So here's the thing with me. All right. This would have been a very good surprise, if not a little like on a disappointing side. Because I also said in my reaction that I was happy they didn't do the whole, oh, she's cute and adorable, and there she actually has a hidden agenda to be evil. But now I was right in that she is cute and adorable and has a hidden agenda to being evil. Why would anyone be anywhere, to tell you the truth, Rose Lips? I could cry in like a random alleyway and I'd be finding it weird that homeless people are trying to help me. Look, her crying next to the CMC means almost absolutely nothing to me. Obviously me, because I didn't think MLP would actually have a continuity anymore. I always suspect they still have continuity. What is other people thinking they still don't have continuity? You still have Cream Chrysalis out there who is still swearing her vengeance for everyone. You have the changelings changing from their evil selves to now a pure-hearted version of themselves. You have nothing but continuity in this show. I don't see how, just because there's not a flowing narrative where you see characters constantly come in and out, back and forth with different things to say, even though that is what actually happens. It may not seem that way, but MLP has always, consistently, since I would say Season 3, and I can even argue Season 2, always had a flowing continuity narrative that is building up the world, setting up the characters, and happening various things. The main thing that blindsided me when it comes to Cozy Glow was that it seemed like the type of villain that they could have done, like in a different kind of setup. Yeah. So outside Cozy, do you know anything else from the final? No, I know nothing about the final. I just breaking. No, shipping is magic. Don't worry about that. I only got, because it was only because I went through my comment section of the Cozy Glow based episode where it just got me thinking, well, if they care about telling me how she's evil so much in the comments, clearly she's evil. So clearly, since they're setting her up to be evil, she has to show up again, and that has to be soon, which is probably going to be the season finale. And I'm pretty sure she's going to show up. Her facade's going to be broken. She's either going to break it herself, or someone's going to find out. She's going to take the magic artifacts that Twilight just has in her castle, and do something with it. Gets ultimate power some way. Gets beaten down. Half-assedly try to apologize, and hopefully gets thrown into prison. Maybe. Darling Darla? Is that the person I'm thinking of? Darling Darla. I'm not gonna... Roseliv, tell me, does Darling Darla have, like Goldilocks type of hair and this weird smile she gets and is sort of maniacally insane and a little girl? Because if that's her, then yeah, that's exactly what she reminded me of, but... You know me, I tried to stop judging books by their covers, and really did my best to be like, okay, maybe they're not doing this with her. But no, it's exactly what they're doing with her. So sometimes, I need to go by my own... Okay, I need to go by my own frickin' logic and say, I should stop second-guessing obvious things. Have I watched episode 19 yet? Yes, I have watched episode 19 yet. I'm waiting for the embargo, I'm calling it, because right now YouTube's doing this thing where it's going to immediately block my reaction on YouTube, and I have to do an appeal. It's going to reject the appeal, but you're going to be able to watch it anyway, because I just, monetization just goes to Hasbro and whatever. So I need to wait for that to go through before I can actually upload it. But yes, I have watched it. It was a great episode, especially compared to episode 18, which is still not one of my favorite episodes. I see Queen Chrysalis. I mean, come on. I'm on a Philly with that kind of smarts and manipulation. It is kind of weird. I do see where you're coming from, but we've already kind of seen that changelings have the eye color of their thing. And unless I'm miscorrected, I'm going to search up Queen Chrysalis. Yeah, she has green eyes. Let me look up. Okay. I just find it weird that she would pick red eyes out of all things. if that's really supposed to be Queen Chrysalis. It just seems kind of how she would also try one tactic about changing the CMC, making main 6 trees, evil trees, and then suddenly say, okay, now I'm gonna pretend to be a little girl. Oh wow, luckily I was looking up something, because apparently DW said something I wasn't supposed to see. Don't worry, did not see it. That's actually really good that I went up to just try to search something. I was away from the stream. Alright, cool. What do you think her cutie mark means? Well, I looked at it. It looks like a pawn. Not a pawn. I think it's called a rook on a chessboard. I could be wrong. I haven't played chess in a long time. But if it's a rook and it's supposed to be something with chess, she's either a larger piece to an entire strategy, or she's good at manipulation. Which, considering what people are telling me, it's probably that she's good at manipulation. Or at least somewhat. But yeah, I looked at her cutie mark. I'm like, if someone's evil, then her cutie mark is going to have to kind of reflect that, right? And I will say it is kind of odd that she does have a rook, but then again, I think it's kind of odd that the CMC have shields with very distinct same shields on each one of their butts with a distinct thing on them. That's odd to say the least there. I mean, like, why can't someone have a rook or a pawn piece? But that's just me thinking too inside the box. Some scenes cozy are just really eerie. It's just for no reason. But that could be said about many things Discord does. Discord still has various times where he's done something that's clearly not in the morally correct area. But again, since he's Discord, we can kind of write it off as just him being him. And yeah, it is sort of him being him. But when Cozy Glow happens to be a little too cute for instance, it's automatically considered bad. And while you're not wrong, and while I will 100% agree, and how I was 100% on the same boat, that yes, that's suspicious and I did not like it. Heck, you can look at my reaction. Look at my reaction. Look how instantaneously I jumped from, okay, she's kind of cute. You're like, okay, wait, hold on. No, actually, I think you're a little too cute for your own good. See how instantaneously I jump in between whether or not I should be trusting her or not. So if the story writers or who already planned this character is to say anything, then yes, they did her correctly. I feel suspicious, and I'm just hoping she's not bad. But apparently she is. And I don't think Cozy Glow is Green Chrysalis either. I think Green Chrysalis would think other than that. And why go for the CMC first? And that's like the main thing. Why go for the CMC first if it was Green Chrysalis? I mean, I don't remember. I think that yes, I think it was actually an episode before the Mean Six, because I remember the Mean Six being a half season finale. Which, if it's a half season finale, that means it has to be episode 13, because 13 plus 13 is 26. So yes, it is before Mean Six. Let's just change the subject for Young Six. What do you think? Young Six is good. I love their character, and I hope they do get something to do in the season finale. Because in the end, right now, Cozy Glow, which I'm pretty much confirmed, like, right now, even though I have no other, like, main confirmation, I'm pretty sure she's gonna be, like, top, if not working for someone or her own main bad guy in the season finale this season. She's technically a student, so unless they're gonna have an episode, let's say episode 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, they have an episode showcasing what she does with the Young Six, then I want to see something. I want to see something with that. If they're gonna set her up more. I don't want the episode with her and the CMC be the only episode we get introduced to, and then suddenly, boom, turns out she's evil. Wouldn't make much sense, really. Yeah. I haven't watched any of the stuff on YouTube about Cozy Glow. Yeah, I just read comments and then instantaneous, like, well, this is a thing I need to talk about. Sure, she's actually Satan. Yeah, that's a really good Pokemon. Actually, Satan might be, yes, I can see that. Satan has been one to be very good at manipulation, so she does have that under her belt. Now, we would someday come together, start your videos about something that isn't going to happen, so you'll be actually surprised. Yes, please. If everyone in this stream right now, follow Paulo Jr.'s example. Be like Will. Be like William. He is the best friend who has done this to me multiple times. Because he knows I take things on face value, think about it very much, and that's my mindset until I see it, and I'm just like, okay, I saw it coming, and I hate the fact that I saw it coming. And then he's all like, hey, you know the MLP movie is going to have something revolving around such and such, and this and that happened, and none of that happened in the movie. I'm like, oh, wow, he really got me. Yeah, one of these days, do that for me. Just, like, do that. What if the CMC are the ones who defeat her in the end? That would be nice. Yeah, I would like to see a CMC get a major victory when it comes to, like, a main prime end of season villain. While I would have preferred it, you know, to be Grogar or someone else from Generation 1, but that's just me wishfully thinking at this point because they haven't done anything like that for a while since T-Rex showed up in Season 4. But sooner or later it'll have to happen. Smooth came back. Well, not a villain. He came back, so they don't have Gen 1 people out of their minds or anything like that. I just want Grogar, damn it. I can take this little pint-sized brat for a time being. It's gonna be interesting to see how she's gonna climb the ranks of my favorite villains. But yeah, because with villains who manipulate people and put up a facade, they're not my favorite type of villains. They're really not. It really ruins my flow because next time I see them, I have absolutely no reason to believe or trust in their character regardless. That's why I can barely watch Frozen anymore because of the whole twist thing at the end of that. It's just like, well, then one character that you pretty much make this sort of way is now completely and utterly changed in my mind, so I can't really enjoy or see the movie the same way again. Even after, like, subsequent watches of years gone by, that sort of thing. But I can still watch The Incredibles, because Syndrome, being Buddy in the very beginning of the series, is amazing. And I love that, the initial, what trains him to turn into Syndrome and stuff like that. So I can already tell she's not going to be my favorite villain, but given her personality, from what I can already, like, guess, it's going to be somewhat interesting. The only thing hinting of Cozy Glow being evil was her mistaking the elements of magic for control. This whole thing about her being evil is a radical conspiracy theory. It needs more evidence. I agree. When she was looking at it, it's like magic control. You can definitely like put the pieces together, saying, "Hey, she said this because she wants to control magic or something like that," and so on and so forth. And people like-minded like me can just be like, "Ah, she's just dumb." But then you have people like me who are also like, you have to be really, 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 really intentionally stupid to not know what these elements stand for at this point, all right? Or putting up some type of facade, and I see that now. During Friendship University, near the end of the episode, Starlight asks how Flim and Flam got their hands on Twilight's lessons plans in the first place. And then coincidentally, Cozy Glow appears. Okay then, that helps. That really does. That honestly helps because then you have to think out of every single pony they could put in that area. Out of every single pony they could put in that area, it had to be Cozy Glow. I will say it like that though. I will say it like that. Then why not put like Trixie there? Why not put Maud there? Why not put Spitfire for all we know? Why not Derpy? All the characters. You put Cozy Glow, a character who mainly had her introduction to be, in a weird sense, eerie feeling, and then you have her here again. I, for one, didn't think about anything like that because I thought it was something along the lines of someone else, or maybe the headmaster, or something along those lines. But, yeah, people already pointed out that they couldn't be the headmaster because such and such and such and such. So, it's confusing. Constantly oscillates, but shot your range cozy. He's not even visible to see the door. Usually open behind Starlight. It's a small thing, but it's like weird shot. Not only that, but in the first episode, she's controlling rarities elements said intelligence. I still don't see how that automatically makes it so that she's just supposed to be instantaneously evil. It's like she sees magic, she thinks control. Alright? I'm pretty sure if you showed a joystick to button mash, he'll say control too. But again, I think that's me cherry picking on how things get. Yeah, it's pretty on the nose about that, and how when it comes to certain parts of storytelling, yes, okay. I can see how you think like that. And I like how this stream went up to like 30 to almost 40 people. Showing that, again, this is a very widely already talked about topic that people are already kind of speculating and are already predicting about. And I can see why. Cozy Glow is going to be evil. It's pretty much obvious at this point. I mainly did this stream to confirm my suspicions. And I mentally counted in my head, sitting there, waiting for someone to say either, spoiler alert, she's not what she seems, something that's supposed to just confirm it without me actually having to say anything from the start. And look at that, already. So yeah, I get it. There's subtle hints, just like how there were subtle like moments where you could see Starlight in the background before she showed up again. So they're definitely doing that. They're really good at doing it, especially for people like me who do their best not to look for it. In Marks of Ever, she looked particularly evil when her eyes reflected the element of magic. Okay. We should stop talking about this before someone says something. Someone already did, and they actually managed to stop them before I got to see it, which is actually a rarity in these streams. Do you ship Spike and Starlight Glimmer? I don't ship Spike with almost anyone because I still am not 100% confirmed on his age, but if he's the same age or around legal age around them, then yes, sure. Because they do share a lot of moments where they apparently are good buds, but here's the thing about me and shipping. I don't do it. Don't worry, if anyone spoils anything, the mods take care of them. Thank you. And I trust in your abilities. It may have been dampered for me. This isn't a stream to say, ah, man, due to me reading comments and looking too much into it, which I should have already done from the begin with, now got me spoiled for something. It's not like that. It's more of just, man, this is a stream solidifying that I should have suspicions. These are my reasons for being suspicious, people pointing it out because it is in the episode that I watched. So it's not like they're telling me something that's in like a separate episode or something like that. They're telling me, hey, look at this scenario and what do you think about it? This is what you guys are doing and I appreciate that, and not outright telling me, well, you see, in episode 24, before all the shit hits the fan, you see Cozy Glow sticking a knife in her pocket or something like that. Or something like that. So don't any of you don't think of this as a means of saying, oh man, now his reaction is gonna be really like one note because he saw it coming. It's gonna be more like the pieces are gonna come together. So keep helping with that for the rest of this stream. I appreciate it. Gorgon, if I remember, was mentioned in some episodes. Twilight was telling someone a story, babysitting about it. Don't remember it. Yeah, I don't remember the name of the story either. And I'm really hoping it's a history book and not a science fiction book, because that would suck. Yeah, since they name dropped Grogar, hold on. Since they name dropped Grogar, I'm really hoping he does show up. Even if he's like supposed to be like the last villain before we get in this like Generation 5. I want him to show up in Generation 1 because I want to see what this generation will do with him. I'm interested. On the villain. Yeah, and Paulo Jr., you pretty much hit the nail around the coffin about what I mean about twist villains. When you have a twist villain, it kind of just ruins the entire aesthetic of what the villain's supposed to be, which is why I kind of like the old Disney villains better, because they know they're villains, they're not pretending to be anything they're not, and you can just enjoy their villainhood to the point where you see them, the point that they end. But I'm almost entirely sure that this facade of being cutesy and go lucky is just gonna turn into a satanic, like, sadistic type of character who will be... they're trying to go with the trope of she's cute looking, but she's like a devil, and I can see that going places, but you know, it seems obvious at this point. Another thing is, right now, the main thing I don't know is why. I think that's the main thing. Motive. I need to know why exactly she wants to do this. Does she not want friendship to be a thing? Does she not want something? Is she supposed to be the living incarnate of something that is all things wicked and evil? Like, I don't know. Or is she just a little bitch? I don't know. Which is good, because I don't want anyone to tell me her motivation. I want that to be explained in the episodes when everything is said and done. I want to see the reason. Is she working with the headmaster? Does she agree with the headmaster and how everyone being together is a bad thing? Like, what? Weaponizing friendship? She can weaponize friendship with the weapons that are in the castle. Not the castle, in the school. But the episode in general, when she went to the CMC, what did she gain? Like, what did she gain? And what did she expect? Think about it this way. Think about it this way. If she was trying to do a thing that was supposed to get her in bad terms with the CMC, then why did she backpedal and make it so that the CMC are now tutors now? So they actually benefited from it, and that's it. So she technically gained nothing. Was she just testing out her manipulative skills? Seeing that she can manipulate these fillies, she can probably manipulate the others, because even though they're fillies, they're pretty much as on par with intelligence in forms of the other main six. So I can see that being a thing, testing out the waters before she goes to the big guns. Or getting brownie points, you could say. She did this thing with the CMC, knowing that she'll get brownie points by going to the counselors, being Starlight, and getting kind of minor praise from the other six on her doing this thing for the sake of friendship, but she just was misguided, got everything else, and the CMC benefited from it. So she's on good terms for not only the CMC, but on pseudo good terms with the other six, making it so that the false sense of security can be heightened to intensity until the very end of days. Because right now, if I look at it on surface value of the episode, she gained nothing if she was trying to be a manipulative bitch. Not evil this. Yeah, still some YouTube videos. Yeah, Grove name drop, but doesn't appear yet. Me seen it or something. Definitely next season or something, because we already got our villain confirmed here. Okay. Final of season 8. Nah, it's too early. Nah, yeah, it's definitely not season 8. That's gonna definitely go to Cozy Glow, and if it doesn't, I'll be surprised. But yeah, definitely gonna be out of season 9 or season 10. I think that's when everything's supposed to end off anyway. Hey, what's up? Yeah, she would make 2. Wait, no, she would make, actually, if you really think about it, okay, let's go down the list here. Shipping is Magic said, Hope Cozy is one of the type of evil that stays evil. Okay, if we go down the list. Nightmare Moon came good, came Luna. Discord is pseudo good now. Chrysalis, still on the rise. She's still bad. Big Cloud dude. Sombra's dead, so you can't really say he's dead. So you can say he stayed evil. Okay. Sombra's dead, but you can still say he stayed evil. There's no villain in that one. Was no villain in the beginning of season 4. T-Rex stayed evil. He's not good. He's just back where he belongs, you could say. Next villain, you have Starlight, who became good. Sunset, who became good. And Cozy Glow, I can see being a character who will stay evil. I can see that, because she looks like she has no remorse inside of her. Like, at all. If you really want to take all of the things she's doing at face value and all the subtle hints that she's dropping, it looks like she's just going to be that villain that stays evil. Then you have the pillars, the guys the pillars fought, the Pony of Shadow. But here's the thing: the Pony of Shadow was never really evil. He was more corrupted, and the corruption is still evil. But the Pony of Shadow, yeah, he himself wasn't like, you know, the guy who was being controlled wasn't necessarily evil. It was just like a real weird misunderstanding that, you know, it could have been rectified with actual friendship. My favorite type of villain is a straightforward, I'm evil, but the smart kind. Like, some of my favorite villains being Dr. Facilier, or Mr. Facilier from The Princess and the Frog. He shows up, you know it, he looks like it, he doesn't hide it, he is an evil dude. And then he goes on to manipulate, control, contribute, and just be an opposing figure to the very end, and he even gets taken out in the most sadistic way possible for a kids movie. And that's the type of villains I like. And he even killed off a character. So that's another type of villain I like. A villain who shows up, doesn't hide the fact they're a villain, has fun with being a villain, and shows competency of being a villain, and takes something away that you know you like in their runtime of being a villain. T-Rex being my #1 favorite villain for all these reasons. For all these reasons, T-Rex is at the top. Thank you for asking it, Elvis. Excuse me. Yeah, you should have learned this from the whole Hawkmoth thing. But here's the thing. Hawkmoth was, like, incredibly obvious. Was like, oh my god, who actually believes that this isn't the case type of obvious? You know what I mean? While this one's like, this is a show that I thought would do this better. Like to the point where it's legitimately hard to even comprehend this character. Like, what's more shocking? Cozy Glow, who is shown on multiple occasions to be somewhat suspicious, have this overly cute accent to her that you can kind of write off as them trying to do this thing that not other shows seem to do nowadays, and actually give an overly cute character and actually overly cute stuff. Being an actual manipulative bitch character who is really evil, or Coco showing up and she being evil. Which would be more shocking? Tell me right now. Type it right now down there. Which was more shocking? The Cozy Glow thing or Coco showing up being evil? Coco Bomel, the Coco to the Marshmallow of Rarity, now being an evil character. No one saw it coming, yet if you really can find some ways, it was foreshadowed from the very beginning. See what I mean? But Hawkmoth is like too obvious. It's like, and Cozy Glow is not obvious enough, but it's still obvious. Sticking a knife in his pocket. Okay, I can see I'm very far off in the chat. I'm sorry for being very far off in the chat. Can't wait. What do you want to see? I want to see Grogar. In Season 9, I want to see Grogar. I better get Grogar. Grogar uses a knife and fights Crusaders. You know where I'm going with that. My usual favorite type of villain is either the relatable ones or the extreme villains that are charming being evil. Yes. Relatable ones. Thanos in Infinity War is another one of my favorites. He still fits some of the things I said in my T-Rex thing. But here's the thing. Thanos is more relatable because he does the things that he does because he honestly believes he's right. T-Rex did what he does because he does it. And I like both those types of villains. And some twist... I'm not saying twist villains in general are inherently bad. It just... In the end, you can tell that... I don't know if you noticed this, but a lot of Disney movies and Pixar movies have been doing this twist villain shtick a little bit. Even some of the Marvel movies are doing this now, and it's kind of getting annoying. Like Ant-Man and the Wasp, they had a twist villain, sorta. Do you think... I'd have no clue. See, here's the thing about MLP. I don't believe anyone's real name is their real name in this show. Old Disney villains are better than main character. And yeah, that's true. Like, a lot of the Disney movies were really good because their villains were so good at being villains. Ursula, Jafar, Captain Hook, like... all these guys were so iconic because they are really good at their craft of being villains. That is true. And Spike did hatch when she was a filly, but that would make it so that he is at least 3, 4, 5 years below their age, which in my book is okay. But only at a certain threshold of age, obviously. I'm not expecting a 5-year-old to date a 10-year-old. But, you know. Best twist villain. Twist. Calling it now. Best twist villain. Twist. Calling it now. I completely forgot about Twist. I forgot she was a character because she just showed up pretending to be the friend of Apple Bloom, apparently, and never showing up again. I'm kind of disappointed at that, though. Yeah, that makes sense. There are theories that she was playing... they say, but I don't know. There it is. It just works. It just works. Have you watched Coco? I think the villain is quite well executed there. It's well executed, but it's after a little bit of just getting a little bit of the characters before you meet, you know, what's his name with the white hat and stuff like that. You can kind of get, yeah, this guy's gonna be the main bad guy. And again, it's a twist villain. Yeah, you just get it. Just get it. I will say it's well executed. I just, next time I watch it, it's just like, well, where's the surprise? I don't like surprises in movies because you can't do it twice. You can't do it twice. So if you have it up front, you don't have that, you don't have that problem with me. Not to say it's inherently bad. I mean, that's just my thing when I watch movies. If their personality doesn't change when they are revealed, they're still the same. They're just evil now, but it'd be obvious. And it's not easy. And I agree with that too. I can agree with that too. Have no correlation whatsoever. It's completely at odds. I can see that too. I can see because they say, while I will call him a racist and while I will say this and that in the spur of the moment, and you know it's more complicated than that, and not know his backstory and stuff. I can still see him as the guy who's not going to inherently try to do something evil. I can see him as that guy. Waymere Chrysalis had photographs in the main 6 for a spell, and I recalled Cozy randomly having photos of ponies in Ponyville. I'm like, who gave these pics? Twilight? I don't know. Work. Tony, not a great plan. I still don't trust her. Never thought about it. There's some potential there. You trust her because there's about her. Oh, there. Despite that, you know, like say, I'm not doing believe unless I see email accounts. What if Cozy Glow equal Grogar in disguise? That would suck. It would. It would. That would be a really poorly executed way to inherit Grogar in Generation 4, but look at Grogar. A heart-swarming tail. It's got a production. Oh, interesting. And somebody gave me $5. That's bad. Don't do that. Okay, where are you? I like a villain who attacks the ponies from a new angle, maybe throughout a season and via ways that can't just be blasted or friendship away. That's good. That's good. First of all, don't give me money. I don't ask for money with these things. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. Thank you for that. And I agree with your sentiment. I agree. Some of the best type of villains are the ones who are not afraid to just show who they are. That being villains, like T-Rex. Those who come at them at an angle. Let's say, okay, friendship is this. Okay, but what about this though? This can happen, and what can friendship do for you then? That sort of thing. Those sort of characters and something like that, and such and such and such. Those make sense. And you can't just say, well, you're evil and you're corrupted with malevolent magic like the Pony of Shadows was, and you could just friendship it away with a magical beam of friendship and stuff like that. Yeah, definitely something along those lines. And that works. Thank you. Thanks for the $5 again. It's so weird. It's so weird. I'm not used to people just randomly giving me money and just to give them a comment. Especially $5. You know what you can get for $5? Like 5 candy bars. No, wait, correction. 3.5 candy bars, because taxes. But Grogar, heartwarming tale, huh? Hold on, let me copy that. Oh man, that's a long video. And there's chapters. Oh, great. Alright then. I'll see what I can do. It's gonna be season 10. From what I got to see from one post, is that we just get season 9 and season 10, and that's when after everything ends and we do a soft reset and get generation 5. I could be wrong, but that's what I saw. You forgot about T-Rex? What did I forget about T-Rex? I remember, I'm too far off in the chat. I don't know exactly what topic we're on anymore. No, wait, Chrysalis took the pictures herself in the beginning of Main 60. That theory. Yeah. Yeah. Remember, she was the changeling girl who took the pictures. Yeah. It's just like, you made me forget that that's exactly what happened in the beginning of the episode. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you red-eye? I'm thinking Cozy Glow's cutie mark plays some sort of clue to her role of being a rookie. Hawk Moth's it was easy to identify. Yeah, pretty much. It's not even much comparing the voice actors. It's more of just, it's pretty obvious. Look at Adrian's dad. Look at Adrian's dad. Look at that. And look at that. And look at the demeanor and how and just how he acts of Hawkmoth. I mean, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't think that? Plus the ring. Don't even get me started with the ring. Oh, he's a fashion designer. A lot of people could have that ring. Screw off. She's suspicious of her interactions to friendship. Evil Coco. Can I please give a shout out? Go for it. There's 27 people watching here, I guess. Did I word it in a way to make it think like Coco's a villain? I meant Coco as the movie, not Coco as the character. But that's man, you guys. Gummy's the real villain. Love season 5. Have my own Cozy Glow, whatever she is on screen. She's always seems to bug me. Yeah, same here. It's gonna be awesome. I get some pictures of him looking imposing, but I drew him so he has smaller ponies. I think he'd be funny. Honestly, that cute character being evil kind of reminds me of a villain from Cats Don't Dance. Yeah, definitely. I remember Cats Don't Dance. It's very Shirley Temple-esque. And that's what I can see people comparing the crap out of. I can see you're comparing the crap out of that little girl from Cats Don't Dance. If she starts to act exactly like her, because she even has like the same kind of hairstyle. If you really think about it. Those photos, but it's kind of. I'm like, where did she get those photos from? Cozy town, ready to go. If you're evil, be evil. Don't pretend. Yeah. That was technically a Disney villain. Yeah. He's technically a Disney villain, but I think of only Disney-related, specifically made projects. You're not going to say suddenly Aladdin's part of the MCU, right? You know exactly what I mean when I say Disney villains being Disney villains. Just because you're owned by Disney doesn't automatically make you a 100% Disney property. You bought something. Those people that you bought are now making products that just are not under your name. But you yourself still make your own products, so we can differentiate your mainline things from their other mainline things. Let's say Kingdom Hearts come out and you get to a new Disney world and you go to Star Wars. It's not a Disney world, it's a Star Wars, it's a Lucasfilm world, but since they're owned by Disney, you can't help but actually say it's a Disney world. But you know what I mean, right? I'm more of an original kind of guy and not, okay, the new status quo has been changed. MLP. Yeah, I would like that. An Ursula type, yes. Scoring first, yeah. Ursula like villain. The fact that I just really like the villains in MLP. I miss Dan versus 2, man. I miss Dan versus 2. So far, my least favorite of Twist villains is one of Incredibles 2. I feel like it was a downgrade version of yeah, exactly. And which brings me back up to saying I don't know why Disney and Pixar are doing this Twist villain shtick at this point. It's not good. If you had someone like Syndrome again in Incredibles 2, it would have been a much better movie. Gotcha. Dan versus needs a revival. Definitely does. Cozy Glow kind of reminds me when cats don't dance. Dan. I hope Cozy Glow is a twist in disguise back for revenge. Twist in disguise back for revenge. Again, thanks, Scorn Force. I finally reached your comment. I expect Cozy. Man, it's been a while since I got a stream where I'm lost in the comments. Man, it's been a while since that happened. No, so the Chancellor isn't nice or something. Chancellor's niece. That's actually pretty interesting. It's not impossible, considering that we have a Pegasi and a unicorn coming from 2 Earth ponies. So, hey. That says one. Come back because her voice actor. Voice actor characters. Maybe the villain is a different source of magic, like friendship versus hatred or isolation. Since you can apparently weaponize friendship and use it in a combative force, I can see other things like being isolation, pure hatred. Since chaos and disharmony can be used, like with Discord, it's not entirely possible to say hatred can also be a source of magical type of thing. So I like that angle too. I always chalk up different voices from growing up. I thought season 9 was the last season. I have no clue. From what I saw a season 9 slot and a season 10 slot. Could be wrong about season 10. They could have changed it. I could have gotten a completely different source. But if season 9 is supposed to be the last one, that's okay too. It just sucks that that's actually going to be the last one then. In season 9 and another movie in transition to Gen 4 to Gen 5. Heard anything about 10th season? Ever watched Dan Versus? Have I ever watched Dan Versus? Did an entire reaction series on it on my own channel. Got destroyed. Don't have any of them anymore. Sad day indeed. I was wondering what would happen if the villain magically the main 6 in their base harmony elements. Already gives everything away, including things that don't belong to her. That would put another type of thing. That would be like doing what Discord did, but in the opposite sense, where they are now too in tune with their elemental side. So generous that they don't even know what they're giving away. So loyal that you can't let anyone down, so you stretch yourself out to the point where you nearly kill yourself. Trying to make everyone happy so much that you're actually more annoying than anything. Being so kind that you're willing to give up your own body parts to save them or something like that. So on and so forth. You know what I mean. I'm going a little bit on the extreme matters here, but you know what I mean, right? I can't cope with anything. Oh yeah, can I do a review of series of Nobody Cries for Nothing? Dark Devil, do whatever you need, man. I appreciate anyone doing anything for my stuff, like, bar none. If you make the slightest bit of fan art, the slightest bit of a commentary, the slightest bit of anything for anything that I've done, it feels like I'm doing the thing that I want to do in life, and it makes me happy to know that people are both happy, liking, or whatever it is of the thing that I'm truly passionate about bringing. So if you want to do a review series of Nobody Cries for Nothing, for God's sake, send me a link once you're done so I can watch, revel, and thank you for it to the best of my abilities. Because right now, I'm actually in a pretty good drawing spree of Nobody Cries for Nothing. I'm getting through it now. I'm actually sitting down and drawing more pages as the coming days go by. Because I'm actually I'm again having fun with the current area I am in the story. So if you want to do a review series, just send me a link. I want to enjoy that. If you're still here, because I have absolutely no clue, considering how lost I am in the comments right now. Twist and Bab Seeds won't come back because their voice actors have moved away. Instead of getting different voice actors, they just don't show their characters. That sucks. I hate it when shows do that. I just hate it when shows do that. I was going to say something, but I hate being that guy, and I don't want to jinx anything for anyone that I love. So yeah, let's just say with what happened with the Star Wars and how Princess Leia, our late Princess Leia, is now really gone for us. The woman who played her, it does suck. because now they're either gonna have to kill her off screen in the next thing, which would be disheartening, or use CGI for her character, which would again be disheartening because I hate it when you use CGI for a dead character. It kind of shits on their character, in my opinion. So if their voice actors left, it does suck that they're just no longer coming. Maybe a villain that has a different source of magic. Okay, honestly, I think the biggest MLP villain is Hasbro. I got different voices to grow them up. I thought season 6, hey, something interesting to say. You spoiled. Were you spoiled with the finale already? No, I was not spoiled with the finale. It's more of just my curiosity of Cozy in general was so heightened that I had no choice but to do a live stream to see if this suspicions is just people just doing a joke, a running theme, like Akechi and liking pancakes in Persona 5 for some reason, or it's legitimately like, yeah, we should be so suspicious of her that she's gonna be something in the season finale. Aladdin in Next Avengers. I'm back. Some stacks. Hope I didn't miss anything. Did you watch the finale? No. Disney character versus heroes. Me versus Disney. Haven't watched anything forever since I watched MLP. Cozy Glow needs a stand. Her stand. Cozy Glow needs a stand. Oh man. What's that Tower of Grey? Was I thinking about when I was talking about that? Oh, it was a Tower of Grey. Darn it. Who is the fool? Okay, this is something completely unrelated. Ignore me, ignore me. Okay, yeah, I'll think of a stand for her. Thanos versus Genie, the clashing personalities of both Josh Brolin and Will Smith. Another villain concept would be his version of Sakura, Earth Pony villain. Doesn't damage magic, but uses more powerful foes. God dang it, AT, the fuck? You gave me $2. God damn it. Stop! That was a genie. I know a good villain for MLP. A human. Who just boops noses. That's it. Because I want to. Also, I love. Yeah, anyone can watch the stream if they're generally curious or just wants to hear the greatness that is my ASMR voice. Shinju? Yeah. I'm happy you noticed that. I'm happy that I got this shelf here that I can just start to show off all the crap I have. That's good. Yeah, I do have a Darren Dude collection. There's really good reads. Good reads on buses and stuff like that. Also, right to Bastard Instructor. Yeah, we're really enjoying the anime right now. Me and Josh are really enjoying it. I'm gonna upload episodes 4 through 6 tomorrow, and I have that done already. I'm gonna be uploading that tomorrow, so look out for that upload. And we're gonna get started with the next couple of watches, like next Wednesday, I believe. Another twist villain that is poorly done was the one in Zootopia. Sometimes, yeah. The Zootopia one was definitely bad. I do miss that. She's the only good character, but the people who finish it, yeah. That's pure hate. And if Danny MLP would be God, yes. And again, AT, the hell, why the $2? I will say this: giving me money does instantly make me notice you. But here's the thing: I notice everyone, so it's really not a thing you have to do. Do a reaction to Broken SFM. Broken SFM. What breaks? All right then. I can see it's a Five Nights at Freddy's thing. I like the twist in Zootopia personally. I saw her and I'm like, this is clearly going to be it. But yay, you're not wrong for liking whatever it is I find to be kind of odd. You're not wrong. I'm not wrong. I can be wrong. Who knows? Because if I watch one good review saying how it was actually perfectly implemented, then I'm like, yeah, probably my opinions are false. Her next movie using stock footage. Stock footage? Alright, that's good. At least it's not CGI. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. God damn it, AT, stop! later, man. Okay, I got it though. All right, sometimes doing these streams hurt me a lot when you do this, because I don't know, I love it. I love you guys. I like that, but Jesus, man, I don't know how to feel. My mom and dad say I'm too humble for my own good, but here's the thing: I don't like calling myself humble because it feels like I'm not humble if I say I'm humble. It's like a weird paradox. Okay. All right, if you do for each act of it, and that'll encourage me to continue doing acts, just so I can see what you think of. And don't be afraid to be Don't be afraid to be a little critical. Anyway, say what you really don't like. Because in the end, I might have to do a soft reboot and do the whole series all over again, and then change up a few things. While certain of the main story beats still remain the same. Because I'm gonna tell you this, I'm not sure if many people know this, but this is like the 5th iteration of this entire universe I've been having, and it could have a 6th iteration. Who knows? But right now, I'm currently enjoying this current iteration, and it seems to be going the ways I like it. You saved Josuke as a kid, became the guy who drove the ambulance. Here's my thing. What if the guy who saved Josuke as a kid became the guy who drove the ambulance? That would be funny, but here's another thing that's dumb. What if at the end of part 8, right now in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, how we have Josuke here, what if at the end of part 8, we get like either a time skip, a stand ability, something along the lines, and we see Josuke with the same type of hair that Josuke Part 4 has. And then suddenly, I don't know what happens, but the Steel Ball Run universe and the original universe of parts 1 through 6 merge together or something. And so we have Part 8 Josuke being the one to save Part 4 Josuke at that time period. Mind-blowing, but also really dumb. Hopefully it doesn't happen. You think Equestria Girls will continue after Generation 4? I enjoy the show. Yeah, I believe, this is a property that's still relatively on its own legs and its own merits. They can do their own thing. It'll be kind of odd to still get this one, because in the end, Equestria Girls is still part of the Generation 4 canon, or let's say timeline, because they exist in tandem with one another. So it will be kind of odd to still get Generation 4 based Equestria Girls stuff, where we get Generation 5 with this new outlook or whatever still going on. But it'll just be a slight adjustment, but it's not something I can't see not happen. And versus. As much as I would love to retread through Dan Versus, you don't know how much I want to retread through Dan Versus. It just doesn't feel like it's going to have the same spark that it had the first time I watched it. When the first time I watched it, everything was so amazing on how this one guy can get into so much trouble with just his anger alone. And now that I already know about it, it just kind of ruins it if I want to go through it again. I would love to rewatch the series. You know what? If there's a possibility that I get all the episodes and I do like a live stream and you guys can watch it with me, hell yeah, I'll do it. But first I need to get all the episodes, and I've got to be in the actual mood to sit down for hours on end watching the series. But anyway, Boonshy Gaming, react to Broken SFL. I got it on my Google. I will try to see if I can get to it, maybe. But since you gave me $2, it's definitely going to give me more of an incentive to watch it. There's also another thing I need to watch. Someone that sent me on my not someone. Dark Matter Reacts sent me on my Patreon. Not Patreon, my DeviantArt. I need to watch that too. Man, there's a lot of things I need to watch. Y2 sub. Cozy Ghost Rumor from. I got the Cozy Ghost Rumor simply by reading my comments, my friend. Simply by reading my comments on the episode where Cozy Glow first showed up with the CMC. They're like, don't trust her. She's not what she seems. She looks kind of suspicious. Man, why is her cutie mark a rook of all things, or something like that? Yada, 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 yada. No one in my comment section talks about one character that much and doesn't find to be kind of odd. So, blame my comment section. No internet, no me spiraling through something I wasn't supposed to go to. Simply me being a YouTuber, reading comments. More money, correct. It's funny. God dang it. It's not funny. It tortures me, damn it. Paladin Pony, don't do that. Don't encourage people to give me money. That's bad. And I'm doing my best here. The amount of money that I get from my job is good enough, I guess. May I be allowed to use your pictures of art? Go for it, man. Go for it, man. It's already... I got my stuff copyrighted already, so you can go for it and use it. Use it whatever pages you need. Random questions. Have you watched Miss Kanoshuba's Mad Dragon Maid? Yes, me and Josh have watched that. And this was before he wanted to go into the I want to watch anime and react to it deal. And actually, in the reaction, we do talk a little bit about Dragon Maid and how we watched it and how I read the manga of Dragon Maid and I was kind of disappointed about how they introduced like Quasi Zoldo or what you know, the big titted one with Shota and everything, how they came out so late in the manga and how they had to do like a filler type of ending with it. I was kind of disappointed, but in the end, the animation, everything else that they did adaptate into it was still on par and top notch. Still one of my favorite animes, but definitely still I have some grievances. All right, see you later, ET. Thanks for the money that you didn't have to give me. You nice bastard. I hate it when I just randomly scroll down a little bit more and it jumps to someone giving me money. You see, I don't know why it's not showing up at like Super Chat. I think it's because you're just sending me money and not using Super Chat. Either way. That's over $10 in the stream. Tell me about it. $10. Granted, I will say this. Now that I'm living with Josh, we are having a little bit of a financial crisis, but I'll never ask you guys for money unless I'm truly in like deep shit, like how a long time ago was. Hopefully that'll never happen again with this new job. I'm pretty much trying to make sure that never happens again. But I am appreciating this because I am a little bit on the short side. So thank you on that merit, but that's all you need to give me. You're a great reactor. I don't mind giving money, and I appreciate that, man. The more people who tell me I'm a good reactor, the more I feel incentivized to make more reactions because it's like that's a confidence booster. It's like sometimes when you go online, you're like, what the point even is with life? And then you get comments like that, you're like, oh yeah, and you just continue on. What if the next MLP movie is live action with actual horses? I would kill myself with a spoon, but you know. Carrie Fisher's daughter approved the stock footage that would be used. I could be wrong though. All right, that would suck. Musical are really good. Okay. The FNAF musical. I have not seen the musical stuff. I could give it a watch. And Brony Shy Gaming, thanks again for $3.01. That's actually gonna put me over the mark right there, buddy. All right, $3 is one thing, but actually going one step beyond, even going further beyond, is you're going Super Saiyan 3 on me, man. Oh my God. Do you know Attack on Titan and Fairy Tail? Yes. Josh tried Attack on Titan, did not get past episode 1, sadly enough. Josh likes Fairy Tail. I stopped watching Fairy Tail after season 1. You can be humble and acknowledge your own self-worth, and that is where you draw the line between. That makes sense, you know. I've been doing my best to try to believe within that myself, because as much as I appreciate every single one of you, and I mean that without the bottom of my friggin' heart. I'm not like EA, who doesn't understand that their player base and the people who buy their games are the important factor into making their games. I'm not them. I'm more along the lines of Nintendo, who brings in the content and appreciate that you buy it, and hopefully we have such a good enough product for you to want to know more about it and see more of it. That sort of thing. And I'm happy that you're willing to give me these type of words, because it really does help a lot. Doing this stream, this is one of the longer streams. This is one of the biggest streams I've had in a while. The other streams are barely gotten over 15 people, and we're still sitting in the steady 20s, which is, man, that puts a smile on my face. I hate Attack on Titan, so I should say Attack on Trash. Hey, we all have our opinions on certain animes. While I will agree that Attack on Titan right now is no longer on its pedestal that it used to be when it first showed up, and I myself have stopped liking it since that time, it did do something that anime really needed right now, and that's pretty much did what Deadpool did for the Marvel universe, and that show, be more graphic. Show these people that anime isn't for kids. If someone gives 20 or 100, I will die. I will die too. I will legitimately stop this stream right now and probably go for a walk, come back, start up another live stream, and ask why. Why would you torture me like that? And don't encourage them, first of all. Because there are some crazy people. I remember the Doki Doki Literature Club fiasco, made over $200 just by freaking out from both the game and people giving us money. Doki Doki was one thing, but people willingly paying for more reactions was the icing on the cake on that. Don't tempt them. All right. Eyes of Heaven 2, Electric Boogaloo. I would like another Eyes of Heaven game, but set more in a style of what All-Star Battle had. Because I like the All-Star Battle way of fighting than Eyes of Heaven battle system. It was really not that good. Yes, basically, you can name all the ponies whether or not you're a brony. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, Dan. Resist. Make it happen. There should be a stand called Electric Boogaloo just because. Minimum wage, at least it's better than Filthy Acts done at a reasonable price. Definitely. Alright, thanks. I think the series is worth the ride. Thank you, man. Be sure to send me the link on like what my next reaction, or better yet, if you, I don't know if you have a DeviantArt or are able to send me notes via DeviantArt, but I get, like, if you send anything on my DeviantArt, like go on one of my any of the pages and just type in a comment saying or type in a comment saying it's done or something like that, or send me a note on my DeviantArt. I'll get it instantaneously because I check my DeviantArt pretty much daily. And I read comments almost bi-weekly because of all the stuff I do. There was a time when I had already read the manga, and when the anime came out, I realized I was misreading a character's name the entire time. Yes! Yes, same here for a lot of animes, actually. Spoon? What was the cringiest episode for you in this season? Entire series. The cringiest episode, shockingly, is actually the current episode that's out right now with episode 19. The one moment, for people who already watched it, Starlight and Trixie doing the very specific thing that you know what I'm talking about at the end of the episode was the cringiest, most epic thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Press F. Press F is a dang fine reactor. Thank you. Thank you. Final unused name. Final unused name. Paladin Pony. Booty Moon. Indian Dream Shoot. Master Chief. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Again, that helps so much. Oh man. And yeah. Fuck man. I hate it when y'all do this to me. Whether it's a live action for Explorer movie. For the Explorer movie coming. By Michael Bay, huh? Watch Code Geass. We've watched Code Geass, yes, and we solemnly believe that Lelouch can beat Light Yagami in a fight. Gotta go. Thanks for the permission to. Yeah, no problem, man. Do what you will, and be sure to tell me. I can't wait because I'm actually gonna start uploading new pages by this Tuesday, I believe. Yeah. F, by the way, this is Zaire Press, just using her channel. Oh, okay. Speaking of Deadpool, have you seen Deadpool the musical parts 1 and 2? There's a Deadpool musical. I'm right with you, Booty. I'm right with you. Like, there's a Deadpool musical? I guess I can look that up later. Quick, someone donate $1 million. The day that happens is the day I quit life. Not just school, not just my job. I quit life in general, because that's impossible. Final Adventure Time as a show. People and things dying these days. Things dying these days. MLP Gen 4, yeah, Zakari, Adventure Time. Yeah, a lot of things come to an end, man. Things come to an end. And I like it, how it comes to an end, because that means they're not trying to milk the product to the point where there's nothing left. Like, let's say, SpongeBob and Fairly Odd Parents. I believe SpongeBob should have ended off at the movie, and Fairly Odd Parents should have ended off at either the one where they went into the TV world, either the one they went into the TV world, or the one where they had to fight the darkness, because that's when they were kind of pushing their boundaries, and then things just kind of fell off from there, and I hated that. I hate it when good shows turn bad, and I would rather that they stay dead or be handled properly than and then end properly than being just used up like an old cow. It's not good. It's very saddening. For me, you're one of the chill YouTubers, and I can always go to you for a nice day and like your art. Thanks. For both finding me just to be a chill guy. That's why I it used to be in the beginning when I started doing my reactions, I tried to avoid using curse words for the sake of like the kids who will be watching my videos, because this is a kid show, so I thought a lot of kids would be watching my reactions, so I kept cursing down to a minimum. But now I just mainly keep cursing down because like it doesn't make any joke that I was going to use with a curse word any funnier, and I really find no purpose into it. When I'm talking casually like this, you know, they slip out every now and then. It's just, you know, that stuff like that. They have since been starting to trickle in a little bit, but I'll never go like full, oh my, like Aaron types of cursing or anything like that. And I just, you know, just sit back, enjoy my time watching, and I'm happy that other people just can like lay it on, put it on the background, and just listen to it. That's why I do a lot of Game Grumps episodes. You're actors. You're also, yeah, like you actually know what you're talking about. I think is why so many people want you to react to so many things. It's fun. Yeah, at first when I saw a lot of people like say, hey, react to this. Hey, react to that. Hey, this, and that. It used to be like, man, they really just think that I can have something to say about all this stuff. But later down the line, I started to realize it's because of my personality. It's because of the inputs I put in. It's because of how I view things and how I talk about it. Is why a lot of people actually give me suggestions to react to it, because they honestly want me to know how I feel about it, not just by saying, oh, I watched it off screen and here's my thing. They wanted to see like the derpy scenario. Like to this day, people are still referencing how I nearly broke my leg when I saw Derpy show up again. Like reactions like that, you wouldn't be able to see that if I just cut it all out, would you? That sort of thing. But I'm not that type of reactor that's like, man, my reacting is the quintessential thing that makes it okay for me to just steal other people's content, which is why I do my best not to do that. Whenever I try to get like outsourced content, other people's work, I do my best to gain permission from there first, and that sort of stuff like that. Trust me, I'm not gonna turn to like Logan Paul or something like that. Not to mention the recent Florida shooting. Don't want to mention that. People are still doing it. The Adventure Time comes out tomorrow. I totally forgot. Have to watch that. And seeing that Johnny, is it Johnny Fireflame or is Flame Reacts? Fireflame Reacts? Ah, man, I hate how there's two guys with Fireflame like react type of thing. I don't, darn it, man. All I know is that there's Fireflame. Hold on, let me go to my YouTube channel. I hate how I keep getting those two guys confused. But he's reacting to all of Adventure Time, and I saw one video that's like straight up like 6 hours long. He's really dedicated to want to either catch up to it so he can reach the season finale, which I find really endearing. Where are you? Darn it. Alright. Come on, where are you? There you are. Boop. Boop. Alright, let's see here. There's the flaming shark. The flaming shark. I think it's the flaming shark. The flaming shark. Yes, it is the flaming shark. He's one of my favorite reactors, and he's right now. If you go to this channel right now, you have blind reactions to Adventure Time Season 6, Episode 20 through whatever. It's 6 hours and 30 minutes. 30 minutes long. This guy is trying to catch up, and I appreciate the hell out of that. He's a really good reactor, by the way, too. Just in case none of you know about him. He's actually one or more on the popular side of reactions, so I don't see how you wouldn't already. 3 cats lying on me right now. I'll hear you. And then, when are you gonna react to Daughter of Discord? Dang it. Okay, hold on. Let me do this right now, so I don't forget. I'm gonna do this now because knowing me, you know, my stupidness. Give me a minute. I'm gonna see if I can do some of this on Labor Day, since I have no school and stuff like that, and everyone's gonna be somewhere else. I'm pretty much gonna spend that time just reacting to something. Ooh, that was close. Okay. That here. All right, is downloading on my computer as we speak. Darb Discord and a lot of other stuff probably should be coming up on Monday at the very least, hopefully. So I'm gonna do my best to do for Monday. If I don't do it, then I'm a horrible person and you shouldn't like me anymore. I'm just like Dan. Yep, it's awesome. Robbie Rotten was the guy who saved Josuke. To tell you the truth, what I really think about it, yeah, that hairstyle does kind of fit well. To quote the temp doctor, I don't want to go. I understand what you mean about shows ending properly. That's why I love Gravity Falls so much. Yeah, when shows end, it shows they had a good run. They knew when to say we're done, and that's it. The largest amount someone can donate is $99.99. Yeah. Well, that's good. So no one has to completely break themselves unless they want to constantly give you $99.99. That'll be a conscious choice to give a person that many 99s. Hey, couple, Starlight and Trixie, they already make pretty good friends. They fight like an old married couple already, so I can see that. Alright, someone do. Is there any ship you like? Again, I'm not much of a shipper. I don't really ship characters, and I don't really follow ships very much. I get why people want to keep shipping Spike and Rarity. I get why people want to ship, like, Rainbow Dash and Soren. And, I guess if I had to choose one, I like Derpy being with Dr. Hoobs. I find that to be a pretty adorable couple, especially for all those things I got to see about it. So if you really need to hear a ship that I like, and some that I jokingly advocate for, is Discord and Fluttershy. But again, that's jokingly. But there you go. Those are the ships I usually take attention to. It'll be a 4-parter. You can? Okay. Single ID. Just switch your country. Oh, some countries have more amounts of money you can donate. Convert it to dollars. Yeah, I do remember now. Someone did donate like a lot. I think over 100 and something on the Doki Doki Literature stream, but it was transferred from Canadian dollars, which actually translated to a sudden amount of money. So yeah, that's true. Oh, excuse me. Flame Shark, yeah, the Flaming Shark. You should react to Mario Warfare series. Awesome. Roamed Dan versus superhero. It's a Flaming Shark. It's Dentist. I love your reaction to Cheese Sandwich, aka Weird Al. You're about to pass out, dude. Weird Al is my favorite, like bar none, one of my favorite, like guy, like music artists. Like no joke. I freaked out when I found out that he was the voice actor for Banana Guy in Adventure Time, like that sort of thing. His voice speaking roles and all that things, and seeing that he has his own show, like boy, like that amazed me. So yeah, I love Weird Al. happy people got that. Happy people like that too. I recommend you watch this how it should have ended, and Superhero Bowl, Super Villain Bowl to the cartoon sandwich. Yeah, I've seen some how it should have ended stuff. They really are really good at what they do, and how to actually both say this is what would have happened if this was written in this way type of deal. Every time ending gives me a feeling of conclusion since the first good cartoons from the decade. Yeah, a lot of places are getting like shows that just aren't having it anymore. Yeah. Oh, sorry for being late. Hey, it's fine. I'm surprised and I'm still going on as I speak. I'm sure he's a good reactor. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Like, he deserves every like subscriber that he has right now, and I pale in comparison to his greatness. The fact that he also happens to get past copyright better than me too also is a thing. Oh, don't. Oh, come on. That was both a high and low blow at the same time, Indian. It's like, he's my second favorite actor. You're the first, though. Ah, man, that hit me. that actually got me. Like, Potter Pony, Rarity Dash, Apple Geek, Flaming Shark, Johnny Fireflame. That's the other one I was thinking of. Johnny Fireflame. These guys are basically like a reacting line of people that I kind of go to every now and then just to see how they felt about certain episodes, especially for episode 18. I really want to know what Apple Geek felt. I really want to know what other guys felt, because I was really divisive, and I was really happy to see that a lot of them kind of had the same points that I had. So, man, there's nothing better than getting another type of opinion from other people that you kind of respect, you know? Do you want to know Dipper real name? Go for it, I guess. You make a list or remember so you don't forget. I made plenty of lists. Then I lost the list. I make lists so I don't forget, but I forgot the list. So right now I instantly like download it onto my computer, and whenever I look at it, I'm like, okay, yeah, I need to watch that, and that's what's gonna happen. Now I'm down to 2 cats. What happened to the third? Could be worse. What if someone tries to donate, but donates 90 by accident? You would legit have a heart attack on screen, straight up. And if he says that what he meant to do was only send $9, I would, no joke, I would like say, hey dude, make like a what are they called? A PayPal, get a PayPal account, and so I can send you the proper amount of the $81 back. I would legitimately do that, especially if it was supposed to be an accident. I do not need, unless you're willingly going to give me that much money, I am not gonna keep it. All right. I would have a legitimate heart attack and immediately say, hey, is this serious? Paper Trail, X Sky Stinger is the best ship. Main characters. Character from the Steven Universe. I'm a piece of mind. I'm a forgotten character from Steven Universe. What the fuck? Rainbow Dash versus Sonic. In what way? If it's fighting, Sonic wins. If it's racing, Sonic wins. So either way, Sonic wins. And it also depends on which Sonic you're using. Using Archie Sonic, Sonic wins. He obliterates, actually. But if you're using in-game Sonic, yeah, Rainbow Dash pretty much has it. Do I have a list of things to react to when I catch up? I have a folder that I neglect every day of my life. And I regret. But there is a threshold of things I want to get to at some point. But when it comes to it, it's like my equivalency of ad-libbing. I just kind of do whatever I can get my hands on at the time being, while also cramming in all the stuff that I need to get done and the stuff that I'm neglecting to do now. Rebecca has the Araki syndrome. Oh, Araki, there's so many things. Oh, I already have a stand name, Earth, Wind, and Fire. I would have never known. How does Kick-Ass Reactions get through copyright? He looks like he doesn't modify the video at all. Yeah, I don't know how they do it. Is that they have a sponsorship? It's like, I don't know. It's very weird. And how I just instantaneously, boom, you're gonna get either a copyright strike, you're never gonna have any chance of uploading it. It's like, how does this happen? I'm so insignificant compared to those guys who has more recognition, and I'm happy for them. Trust me. It's just so weird. And Apple Geek, yes, he is the most wholesome human I've ever known in my entire life. I want to do another live stream with the guy. Try wiping Luffy too. Luffy is here? Yeah, Disco didn't mention him Just so I didn't mention him, doesn't mean I don't have him. If you go on my channel, I have him on one of my recommendation lists. I know Luffy is cool. Luffy is cool. Is a pretty cool dude. So yeah, don't worry. I know him too. He's really good. In fact, it was because of Luffy is cool. In my old reacting days, when I was still, you know, like at like 1,000 subscribers or something like that, he was part of my regimen, like my common people who usually watches my stuff. So don't worry. I know Luffy is cool. He's a pretty. I'm not gonna say it again. And listen, don't forget. I make lists so I don't forget, but I forgot the list. Anime quote. It's not my favorite anime quote. Luffy, Applegeek, Raydash, Johnny, Shark, and you are reactions I tend to watch on a regular basis. That's great. I usually watch the others on a regular basis too. Not so much myself. I don't like the sound of my own voice, apparently. There's only 2 reactors I don't like. Koku is like life, so it's torture. Is one of them yourself? Oh, I like your reactors, nobody else. Oh. Other reactors have some good qualities to them. I find my reactions to be the type of reactions that anyone can really watch just for a standard opinion, and if you find certain episodes, an overbearing opinion. Like Applegeek, if you want to hear someone just be like so legitimate and really like talk for way longer than you would expect them to, go for Applegeek. You want someone that has like a somber tone to them, go for like Luffy is Cool or Johnny Fireflame. These guys have their own very specific set of like things that make me want to watch their reactions. I've been single for 15 years. I feel great. I've been single for 21 years. Beat that. Not a single girl likes me. Will this be uploaded to YouTube as a video and I can watch later? I love your work and reactions videos, but I'm not caught up in MLP yet. Well, I'm still on season 5. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, that's pretty much what YouTube does. After the live stream, after a while, it uploads itself. You'll be able to watch it. And you'll tell the difference between this live stream and the other live streams. Not just from the title, but also from the thumbnail I picked out for it. And again, Smurfs. I used to like Smurf until it'd be unwatchable. Yes, I did put your real name. Hold on. It's Mason. Mason, huh? Mason Dipper. Or Mason Dipper Pines. Or just Mason Pines. It's okay. It's not like Ogilvy for frickin' Sonic. To be honest, dude, I really like watching your reactions. I remember your old channel. I remember it too. I remember it fondly and how much I loved it, and I hate how it's gone. And I appreciate it. I appreciate you also being here since the old channel. I have since gotten back all my subscribers and then some afterwards, which took a lot. Just imagine if my old channel never got taken down, I would probably be up to at least 20,000 subscribers at that point, which baffles my mind. Thanks you, YouTube. And Steven Universe, apparently, because that's apparently how it got taken down. It still bothers me to say how that happened. Oh, okay. Come on, man. Don't wave me like that. Oh, you meant Rainbow Dash and Sonic as a ship. I can see why people would do it. They're both blue. They're both fast. They're both hot-headed. They both break the sound barrier. I don't see why no one would ship these two. I mean, they're pretty much... Plus, they're both animals, which is another thing that a lot of people don't seem to do nowadays. So, yeah, it's good. You're reacting to... So, no. I wish Smurf didn't modify that. Smurf. Other than vanilla, anything you're particularly hoping for in the next episode? Next MLP season? Since we're apparently not getting many episodes with the other pillars, like the only pillar we got to see was Star Swirl, and I was hoping they would expand more with the pillars after, you know, since they're free after being gone for so long and stuff like that. So hopefully in season 9, if that is supposed to be the last season, They get the pillars. They do something with the pillars. I also want more lore with the MLP universe, you could say. I would like to see more lore. Like, because just like how in Legend of Zelda, you have Din, Faraway, Neru, and all them. They created the Earth that they live on. And it's pretty much obviously confirmed that Princess Celestia and Luna weren't the creators of Equestria, like via, hey, we made the entire landmass. I would like to know more of the gods of MLP. I know it's kind of odd for me to say it like that, but it's just in the back of my mind, just like, what is the basics? What's the ground level of this entire universe that we're seeing? And it's an interesting thing. I wanted to bring that up now since we're apparently nearing the end, since we're in Season 8, and apparently there's only going to be Season 9 left, so I'll bring this up now. I want to know more of the foundation of all of Equestria, not just how it was made. You really... Popularity. Friends, please do it. Animation. I bet it is. I got to see only a little bit of animation from that, and I really want to watch more of the Universe series. Oh yeah, and being single for 42 years, dude, don't hit me like that, man. It's not a competition. I've had episode the other day. Years, I win. I've been single for an infinite amount of years, since before the universe rebooted. Hey, it's a women used. Oh no. Okay, he already knows about Underverse. Yeah, I know about it. Have you watched Motor City? Motor City. First time ever hearing of it. Why did I do that? No, I have not, but it looks like something out of Gorillas. The guy down looking at looks like he's driving a car right. Yeah, who's driving a car right now? He looks like something out of Gorillas. Like he's like Mordok's adopted brother or something like that. I don't know. Interesting little art style, I could say the least. How about DJ? Fun reactions, then a 45 minutes analysis of a 22-minute show. I may not sit through them at the time, but watch them later. Yeah, the only time I ever went full-blown crazy overreaction was my reaction to Mystery Skull's animated Ghosts, is where you only have like a 4-minute long or 3-minute long video, and I just talk for an hour. Yeah, still hate it to this very day. How my old channel just got taken down like that. David Chicago. Back to 3 cats. Okay, great. I know a guy who ironically ships Dr. Hooves and Bulma from Dragon Ball. He's pretty nice. He probably would tell you all about where Equestria came from. How was your first day at school? I hate everybody. Christ. You're saying gotta go. All right. Also made Megas XLR. Okay, that's good. Megas XLR was a great show. Too bad something like that can never come up on Cartoon Network ever again for some unknown stupid reason. Because I hate this current day and age we live in. Tell the musical. The internet. Don't watch it outside of one. You will cry. Dude, I cried 3 seconds into my genocide run of the actual game. I will believe you and take it on face value that that is in fact true, and I will not do it. Yes, and I caught up to chat. I'm happy how people always tend to celebrate that every time I get to the end of chat. Man, it's been a long time since it happened, though. And those of you who are still, like, quote-unquote, worried about my, quote-unquote, drinking of Coke addiction, whatever thing that I do. I relegated myself to these small ones. I hope that helps for people who actually legitimately care about that. Oh yeah. Fabian knows what it is, knows what this means. If I caught up to the end of chat, that means it's almost time for the stream to end. Yeah. I hoping to see more Babsy, Gilda, Gabby, and Diamond Tiara personally. Considering that it's been a while since we actually seen them, I would like to see them too. But considering how they seem to be just not showing them at all, it puts me in a doubtful position. But definitely want to see more of them. You tell Los Santos. I do not know how to get to Los Santos. I do not. I can tell you how to get to specific areas when Red Dead Redemption 2 comes out. all the fandom needs to collectively give her a hug. Yeah. Per week. So, to be continued. We're pretty much nearing that. I think it's almost time to end things off here. We pretty much talked, and I'm happy that we're able to talk about Cozy Glow for a while before, you know, things detracted to just me randomly answering random questions. And we pretty much got everything I need to know about Cozy Glow. This was a good stream. This is one of the bigger streams to the point where people gave me money again. And you know you got a pretty good stream when random people just give you money. So there you go. I think it's about time we end things off here. Been absent since her performance. I think that's how it goes. Her character was written to be a bully character to the CMC. So once you take away her only character trait, apparently they have nothing to do with her, which I hate, but that seems to be what they're doing right now. And there's nothing I want more than an episode to showcase her friendship with the CMC. Why haven't they done this yet? Don't know why. Hey, you're just being like everyone else. You're not really much of bugging me. You're just trying to make it so that you're reminding me whether or not I have been already reminded or know about it regardless. It's not your fault. It's not my fault. It's just, I need to freaking watch it. Land of Cat. I want to see Land of Cat people. I love your live stream. Thanks, guys. Do more comments so you keep, no, I'm catching up. You're not going to be able to get me this way. Let's see your reactions you need to do. Oh no. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. Kill Me Baby, Love Live Sunshine, Walk Fu, Totally Legit Recap, Chara Battle Animation, Rubia Bridge, Loud House, Tai Chi Chasers, Pony Anthology, Friendship is Musical, Princess Trixie Sparkle and Pinky Tails, Noragami, Twilight Arctic Adventure, Sword Art Online Abridged, BoJack Horseman, Fluttershy plays OKKO, Magpie Pony, Mr. Pitiful, I don't know, SpongeBob anime opening. I definitely want to watch that. Those look interesting. Sonic Boom, not sure about that one. That's more of just like a guilty pleasure type of thing I like to watch. Camp, definitely need to get back into that. Tangled, I guess they're talking about the animated series. DuckTales, Woo, Making a Cat Cry. Dreamier Reborn, Sega of Tenya the Evil, Danganronpa Anime, Max and Brody Part 1 and 2, Hanazaki, Broadstar Entertainment, Robot Jones, MLP, Friendship is Magic, Seasons in a Few Seconds, Movie Under Leisure, Red vs. Blue, The Low Budgets, Godzilla, Season 5 Finale, Deleted Scenes, Deathly Godparents, The Cat Club, Pokemon Reborn, The Final Theory, The Color Brothers, The Silver Eyes of Connection, Soul Eating Effect. Oh my god, this is a long one. Why is it this long? Say So Studios, Troll Hunters, Tribe 12, The Planet, Oh Girl, Monster Civ 6 series, Duckman, Pokemon main game characters AMV, Soul Koso, Bronies React, Looney Tucos, whatever, Toru Kakaru Kakara, what the fuck, Fruit Basket, Super Mario Bros. Z, Nanzo Unleash, Meyer Bedroom Door, Celsko, Xavier, Monster Buster Club, damn, I have horrible handwriting, Liar Game, A Fox in Space Episode 1, Relife, Recreators, Trickster Anime, The Wallflower, Meme Lord, Ghost Stories, Fox in Space, Your Lie in Apron, The Ultimate Otaku Yoke Teacher, Old Cartoons Rambo, Handa-kun, Bakuman, Girlshi, Go Goriki, Cinder Party, Naturally Yours, Notoriously Yours, Beyond the Boundary, Dora Dodora, Yona of the Dawn, Monthly Girls, Noragami 2, The Electric Boogaloo, Spankfest, Assassination Classroom, My Love Story, Seraph of the End, Snow White with the Red Hair, Orange. Straight up, it's just orange. Orange. Problem Children Are From Another World, Kamasama Kiss, The Max, Riddle Story of the Devil, and my God, Jesus Christ, make it stop, make it stop. I can't take it anymore, please. Oh, by gods, I need some mushrooms. Look it up, it's a real thing. Orange! Alright. Let's see here. Oh, that's what I need to do. Curious Theory, see Cozy Glow, Mermaid Man. That's a shame, DT. Get new characterization. Should find out it happens for now. Oh no. Hate spoilers, I know. Gah. Sam Delper, I won't. My crush is Rainbow Dash. Who? My crush is on Rainbow Dash. Who's yours, mate? I guess I can go with Derpy since I apparently have an obsession of fascination toward her, which people tend to point out very heavily. Guys, we brought some time. Continue the questions. Good job, man. Thank you, Percy and Sam. Cyberpunk 27 is Cyberpunk 20. Yeah, it got that Cyberpunk game's looking really good. Something potato. What's your collectibles on your shelf? My favorite of the collectibles is currently the God of War statue. The God of War statue. I don't know if I'm covering it. It's right there, right by the Goku one. And I love it to death because it's so awesome, and I love God of War. Red Robin, yum. Fluttershy plays is fun. BoJack Horseman, uh-oh, I just got here. What's happening? I was spending time with my nephew for his birthday. Oh, that's nice. Just reading off random things I apparently did get to at some point in my life. I have a long life to live, so who knows? I might get to it, maybe. So I haven't seen BoJack. This is almost the end of the stream, and we're trying to keep it going. DuckTales would be fun to see. You react to also Venture Bros. Fun, I haven't seen that anytime. Also Voltron, yeah. Me and Josh, we're all watching Voltron, and we're going to try to react to the final season of it once it comes out, because we already watched all 6 seasons at this point. We're going to react to the Loud House, but almost a year ago. That trailer. Yeah, and I did some episodes. I remember you doing a lot of episodes, actually. I just didn't get past season 1. Fruit Basket is great, too. So impressive to me. I love it. Funny. New episodes made in Abyss. I have no clue. You should also High School Host Club. I remember hearing about that anime. Yes. Yeah. Keep reading that long list now, guys. Put a lot of comments for stream. God dang it. Hey, just giving more to watch. Don't we? You'll fill that book with suggestions. What was a thought? I hate these spoilers. Jesus Christ. I'm back to square one, dang it. These spoilers. Hello, Electric Boogaloo. Orange. Interactive Spider-Man meets MLP. Oh yeah, they meet MLP series, but Made in Abyss though. Don't watch Orange. Orange? You sure? What even is Orange? I would love if someone could ever react to Mystery Science Theater 3000, but there's gotta be a way through it though. For some reason, the stream stopped. I guess that also means it's about time for me to end it off because the stream itself is trying to end. You been hit with spoilers yet? No, not yet. I just too many speculations for a guy like me to handle. Next lesson: beat the God of War 3 all by myself. Got a boy, dad a boy. Also. Like DuckTales, I've seen this. It'll take years and finish the list because there's gonna be more to. Yep, my work. I find it worked. Oh crap! I got scared there. Bye, dude. Oh boy, yeah. I gotta end it off because right now the stream is just saying, "Oh, very low output." I see. I don't like that. So yeah, things are gonna have to end. And Dad of Boy was a very good game. So I'll end things off. Just know that more anime reactions with me and Goat are going to be coming out tomorrow. I'm going to do my best to get to Daughter of Discord and various other things. Yeah, Lily's Pet Shop. Jesus Christ. For Lily's Pet Shop, I'll put it right next to Orange. Because why the hell not? There you go. Yeah, I guess this is goodbye. Fun. Don't come back. It's been fun. Don't come back. Yeah. All right. Well, okay. Well, this is going to be a universe. I'll see you next time. I'm gonna do my best to. I'm probably gonna do another stream by the time if we get another episode revolving around Cozy Glow. Then yes, I'll make another stream about this. But that's only if an episode really showcases it. Yeah, straight up, something's up with you. So, alright. This is Do You Want to Be a Universe? I see you guys next time. Later. Or something.